Hello there! You are watching the pilot episode of the Cellframe NewsBlock. My name is Alexey, I am from Cellframe marketing team and I'm going to tell you about the development progress. Today's main topics are new types of order for delegating a key to the validator staker as well as tracking coin and wallet weights. Progress in preparation for launch a two-way bridge operation mode. Web development news and updates from the KelVPN and Cellframe project teams. Let's get started. We have implemented a new type of order for delegating the key to the validator. This functionality will allow us to increase the size of rewards for first stakers who don't want to raise the masternode themselves, but are quite willing to delegate this opportunity to another participant of Cellframe community in return to part of the income. In order to do this, the staker or validator will need to create an order with the desired parameters and the other part will execute it. Currently, the functionality is being tested and refined, after which it will be added to Cellframe dashboard as well. Watch this space for updates, we will definitely announce it when this happens. On the Cellframe platform, in the voting functionality, we have launched coin tracking and wallet weight tracking. Now it will no longer be possible to vote the same coins in one vote multiple times. Work on the functionality for changing the vote is already underway. Upon its completing, we will proceed with implementing the community Cellframe voting site based on the size of the reward. Now let's talk about what has been fixed. For the correct operation of Cellframe DEX, we have added the function for displaying fractional numbers with the possibility of rounding the number to a specified quantity of decimal places. The problem with displaying unstaked amounts in incorrect layouts has been solved by displaying the unlocked amounts in native tokens, which are clear for users. Let's move on to bridge two-way mode news. We have completed work for a handler for JSON RPC protocol for dashboard working with the transaction history and mempool list. This choice of commands is due to the fact that these commands consume a lot of resource when they are executed. The handlers for remaining commands are still in progress. Regarding fixes. Fix to not crash if an error is made in the network name when executing the mempool list command. Solve the issue that caused the node not to run due to writing to the PID file. Now the check for program running works correctly. Memory buffer overflow issue has been fixed during GDB synchronization. Found a solution for the problem that caused CLI to stop connection to the node. The node lacked permissions due to the attribute parameter being read from the config files as a string instead of an integer. But there was no corresponding conversion for this case. Now it exists. Okay, now about web development. Completed refactoring of Explorer backend. Now we are testing the new functionality and preparing to deploy it on the production site. The refactoring will significantly improve the Explorer website performance. It will work faster and will have increased stability. We have added a SHIB token smart contract on BSC network for payment by crypto method on KelVPN site. We have updated the display of discounts when paying for KelVPN key. The discount for cryptocurrency payment has been reduced to 15%. And let's go over the things that we have fixed. They are as follows. Fixed an infinite key generation bug under certain circumstances. Enable blocking of random repayment of KelVPN purchase key page. Restored the site's operation for receiving test tokens. All multi-legal issues for KelVPN website we addressed based on SEO analysis results. All multi-legal issues for KelVPN website we addressed based on SEO analysis results. Now about KelVPN. Added a check for the amount of debited funds, but the check from the master node before signing it. Refactored the query for finding a node through the Web3 API. Corrected the display of the service payment amount in tokens. What fixes were here? Solved the problem with the lack of request to connect to the dashboard after restarting KelVPN. Fixed the incorrect display of the KelVPN service status. eliminated the problem when activating an outdated key caused the slider to be in a disconnected state. And finally, about Cellframe dashboard. We are currently actively developing the desktop in the dashboard, as well as conducting a major refactoring of logic, reworking form and integration new methods of service GUI and service node interaction. Main points: added a new class model for DEX which moved all the QML logic to C++. Implemented a new class for working with large numbers, which was integrating into updating logic of desktop. The fixes were as follows. Solve the issue causing the dashboard service to process all GUI requests in a single threaded node. Now the speed of work between the node and dashboard has increased significantly. Fixed the dashboard service crashing when requesting GET transaction via the Web3 API. Restored order creation form of the desktop. There are no more news for today. The rest of the news will be featured in the next episode of Cellframe NewsBlock. Take care and goodbye.